Hello everyone, this is Pooka, and welcome to video number 1000 here on the Top Cut. Hard to believe we've actually done 1,000 videos. I must be playing a lot of Pokemon or something. Anyway, I figured for the 1000th video we'll do something a little special. It's still Monday, so we'll do a game from Bad Deck Monday, of course, to keep the tradition going. But we're also going to do a special deck, and a deck that is very iconic for Bad Deck Monday and our channel in general, and that's going to be Round. Alright, we started off with Seismitoad, came back with Meloetta and Seismitoad, and now we're going to try out the new age of Round, and that's going to be Exploud. So a lot of people ask, why don't you use Exploud instead of Seismitoad? It does more damage. Right? I mean, why not? It does 50 for each Pokemon you have in play. The reason is it takes 4 energy to use. So as a result, it is horrible. Now, a lot of people say, no, it's not that bad. You just power it up and it knocks out everything. And I think you'll find out in this game that it really, really is bad. You'll find out just how bad a 4 energy attack is when you don't have something like Blastoise to power that up for you, or like Chorus Machine to power it up for you, and you're not a 180 HP Pokemon like Lugia EX, who can afford, to get powered up and then it can take a hit and then it can attack again. Maybe Exploud is 140 HP, so doesn't always survive attacks too well. But anyway, we're going to try our best in this game to get things going. Alright, so we started off attaching a double colorless energy on the first turn to a Whismur. And then we'll go ahead and an Ultra Ball for a Loudred of all that. We put the fire energy onto Victini EX. Now, Victini is a card that really will help us out to Turbo Energize, grab 2 energy out of the deck and attach them to our Pokemon. This is our form of energy acceleration for this deck. Seems like the best way to really power up Exploud, right? There's nothing else that can really do it without taking up too much space. So we'll just go ahead and do that. We also benched Mr. Mime, just in case this is like a Kyurem Plasma deck. But looks like it's an Evolution kind of a deck. And that Absol is going to hurt a lot too, because we almost always have to have a full bench to take advantage of Round. Of course, if you don't know what Round does, 50 damage from Exploud for each Pokemon in play that has the Round attack. So Meloetta EX is a basic that has it. And then we have, Loudred and, or not Loudred, Exploud. Those are our 2 Pokemon that have Round. You only really need like 4 in play in order to do a bunch of damage. If you have 4 Pokemon with Round in play, you can do 200. But we're just going to go ahead and use Intensifying Burn with Victini EX and hope that the Deoxys gets stuck active so we can maybe take a few prizes with a cheap attack here. I didn't have any basic energy left in my deck, so I didn't really have any purpose for Turbo Energize there. Maybe we can try to attack with this, and I don't really want Victini EX to stay in play for very long anyway. So we'll go ahead and kind of throw him out there and maybe he'll get knocked out. We'll see what happens with that. Alright, so this is going to be a very slow moving deck. Takes 4 energy to attack. I can't stress that enough. And you need to just build up your board. And, once you get attacking, you do a lot of damage. You can round for a lot if you're given enough time. And we're getting enough time here. See, we're got the Exploud all powered up on the bench. But my opponent actually gets a Glaceon out and is able to retreat for free thanks to Glaceon's ability. It gives all Team Plasma Pokemon 2 less retreat cost. So that hurt a lot. And then Victini is going to go down. So now what do we do? I'm going to play an N. because my opponent just drew 2 prizes. We can get another Whismer into play if we need to. And round for 200. All right. So we did respond with a knockout, but look how fragile this kind of is. Sure, I just knocked out an Absol. But now if my opponent powers up Deoxys EX, Helix Force would actually do 150 damage, knocking out Exploud. And all 4 energy and my stage 2 Pokemon go away just like that. And I am left to try to power up another one. So this is not very good, and this is why it's on Bad Deck Monday. It's arguable that the Seismitoad version of Round is actually not a terrible deck. That it could actually compete with top archetypes. So we had to find a worse version of the deck to put on Bad Deck Monday. So we have Exploud. And let me tell you, this deck is actually kind of painful to play. It really is difficult to play. Because it loses so easily. And there's a Leafeon. I do have 5 energy in play. So Energy Crush is going to do quite a bit. And oh, a Pokemon Catcher. That could have gone after Meloetta. With 5 energy in play, plus the Deoxys, a Energy Crush could have done 110 damage and knocked out Meloetta. So I'm glad that was Tails. But maybe not, because maybe I just don't want my Exploud to get hurt. I don't really know. So we see a Crushing Hammer. Oh, no! Oh, that's another thing that can absolutely destroy this deck. Crushing Hammer gets rid of the double colorless. And I already have, I think that's the second one going into the discard pile. I could just run out of energy. And again, 4 energy to attack is not good. Another Crushing Hammer. Okay, good. That one is Tails. So we'll see what happens here. Now I get Energy Crushed for 70 instead of 110, but that's still pretty bad. That's going to be ugly. So we can evolve into another Loudred. Can attach a fire to the other Exploud since I really only can use DCE to attack at this point. We're going to retreat into Mr. Mime and use Tropical Beach to draw 3 cards. You know, we'll just sacrifice Mr. Mime. He doesn't really do much right here. And we need time to attach more energy and get stuff going. So Leafeon is doing a number here. So is Crushing Hammer. We see the Psychic Energy go on to the other Deoxys. We'll go and promote Exploud with the Float Stone. And we can Super Rod. Alright, we can get 2 energy back in the deck. And I guess Virizian's probably going to be the only potentially useful card. It could stop special conditions from happening. So we'll go ahead and Super Rod that back in. And we might as well take it, I guess. Or we can get another Meloetta. Actually, let's get another Meloetta. Then we got 6 Pokemon in play that can use Round. Oh, we're going to max out our Roundage. And we draw a double colorless. Alright. So I have a weird decision here. I can just attach the DCE and Round. Or I can retreat to the other Exploud and Round. Now this one has 70 damage already. So just a Plasma Energy onto that Deoxys will knock out either one. So, and that's not good. So do I want to potentially survive? It's weird. I don't want to... I don't really know how to explain it either. I'm stumbling over my own words. But I know my opponent's going to get a Leafeon back because of the Rescue Scarf. So I'll at least get hit for, it'll be 130 by Leafeon. But if my opponent has a Plasma Energy to put on the Deoxys, well, I get knocked out anyway. So I guess it's like a lose-lose situation, but I could potentially survive if I send out this Exploud, which is at full HP, if my opponent doesn't have a Plasma Energy and is forced to attack with Leafeon again. So I decided to go with this one. Seems like the best thing to do here. And hopefully we survive the turn. I'm not expecting to, but if we do, this will give us a small chance of winning. Because, let's be honest, it doesn't look like we're going to win right now. I'm down a prize. I'm low on energy. My opponent has many ways to do lots of damage to me. But let's see, there is an energy crush. And it doesn't knock me out. I'll attach another energy to the bench Exploud and round for 300 damage. Ooh, big numbers. And take that into Leafeon, but another rescue scarf gets back Leafeon. So that can come back and energy crush me again. And what the heck can I do? I don't know. So let's see what happens from here. I do have another Exploud ready for next turn. I can just attach and round again. But if that one goes down, I am dead in the water. I have no energy left in play. It takes 4 to power up another Exploud. I don't really have any attackers besides Exploud. But oh, my opponent actually has to use my Tropical Beach this turn. Sweet. Alright, so we'll discard a Rare Candy and a Victini with the Ultra Ball here, and then I'll just end. Seems like the way to go. You know, put my opponent back down to 3 cards, and round for 300 damage. Alright. Get a prize, we're down to 2. This is getting exciting. Can round actually win? I don't know. It's going to be close. I could still lose, but we've taken the prize lead here. Oh, man. Oh, we hit the 4th double colorless off of the prize. Ooh, everything's coming together here. Maybe, just maybe, we'll have enough to pull this off. Let's see, I have 2 prizes left to my opponent's 3. Exploud is hurt pretty badly, though. Just 10 damage will knock out this Exploud. A single energy will knock me out with another energy crush. So that is not good. See a chorus for 8 cards for my opponent. It's a nice supporter to draw late in the game, especially against a round deck that has a full bench. We see a town map. Flipping over 3 probably useless cards, but the Plasma Energy could be big for the Deoxys since it already has a Psychic on it and could use Helix Force. So this is not looking good. The energy goes on to Leafeon, and we can get hit with an Energy Crush. All my N are gone at this point. I've played all 4. I think my Dowsing Machine is prized. That's not helping. My opponent takes back the Blend Energy. I'm not sure why. We'll see what happens. I mean, if Exploud survives the turn, I win. But pretty sure that's not going to happen. We get an Energy Crush for 170. I have 8 energy in play. Go Exploud. Going to send that right out. And my opponent took the Plasma Energy. That means I am pretty much done for at this point. This Exploud is going to go down. And I don't even know if I have enough energy left to power up the other one. Nope. Out of energy. Boy. But we'll get in one last round for 300 damage. Yes. Take that, Leafeon. We have been overkilling like crazy. And, got another energy off the prize. Okay, we have just enough to round for the win. If we get enough time, we need 2 more turns to pull this off. There's the Plasma Energy on Deoxys. Oh no, a Flareon. That's not good. Let's see, there's a reasonable amount of Pokemon in the discard pile. And there is the Helix Force for 150. Taking down Exploud. Not good, not good. But we're going to put down Rizine EX. This will stop special conditions. We'll put a grass on it to activate Verdant Wind. And play a Skyla to see what's left in there. No, not good. Grab a Heavy Ball. Just play it and get rid of it. And, let's use Exploud's first attack to take away any tricks my opponent may have. Destructive Sound. Discard all item cards in your opponent's hand. This is actually a good attack. It's just on a Stage 2 Pokemon, so it's not very feasible. We see, oh no, a double colorless. That means Flareon can get powered up. And a Juniper to discard a couple Pokemon. Vengeance could be enough to knock me out for the loss. Oh, no. Let's see. My opponent would need 11 Pokemon in the discard pile in conjunction with Deoxys EX's power connect ability to do 140 damage. And I would lose. Oh, no, there's a Juniper. I don't know quite how many Pokemon are in the discard pile. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, not enough. Now this could change. We see a Dark Patch. This is quite an unusual deck. Probably the reason we've been able to stay in this game for so long. But if I do survive the turn, we have that fire energy and we can round one more time for the win. So what's going to happen here? Will my opponent find a way to knock out Exploud? And no, there's a Helix Force. And are you kidding me? Exploud is actually going to win? My opponent says GG, and this surely is fitting for our 1000th video. Round for the win. 250 damage, and Exploud pounds down my opponent with round. 1750 damage dealt with Exploud that game. That is a lot of damage. I guess that's what happens when you do 300 over and over and over. Wow. So this was our special 1000th video of Round getting another victory. That never gets old. So I just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody who supported us for this long. It's pretty amazing we've been able to produce 1,000 videos. I never really thought we made that many, but apparently we have. And it just, I hope we can keep going, keep making more videos, and keep putting out great content. We really appreciate everybody who views our videos, everybody who comments on it, whether it's good stuff or bad stuff. Everything counts. And I just want to say we really do appreciate everybody who watches our videos. And we hope we can keep doing this for years to come. And let's try for 2,000 videos. Alright guys, that's going to wrap things up here. I guess we'll get back to more videos. This is Pooka from the Top Cut. I will have some more videos for you guys soon. See you guys next time.